G'day everyone, Jeremy Buckingham here, Legalise Cannabis MP. We're down at Bondi Markets on a beautiful Friday afternoon talking to punters about legalising cannabis, changing our broken RDT laws, the future of the hemp industry, and how we make sure that responsible adults in Australia can access the medicine, the recreation they need. The Legalise Cannabis Party is up and about. I'm out here with a mate of mine, Andrew Murphy. He's from South Granville, come down to talk to the punters, sign petitions, all the rest of it. Andrew, you're from Granville, Western Sydney.
Yep.
What's your experience being with cannabis? Working class area, are people smoking cannabis out there? Do they want the laws changed?
Oh, absolutely they want the laws changed. Cannabis is everywhere in the western suburbs. I saw it everywhere as a child. I still see it everywhere today. At my workplace, half my colleagues smoke cannabis every day.
Yep.
They're not criminals. They have full-time jobs. They get the work done. They pay their taxes. We should be legalising this plant so that they're not criminals for being good people.
Exactly, that's the key point. These are people, the perception that someone who smokes or consumes cannabis is not going to get off the couch, not going to go to work, not going to look after their family, not going to be responsible, is absolute BS. We've got people all over Australia wanting the reforms, but especially in working class areas. People think that cannabis law reform is an inner city left-wing issue. It's left, right, it's across demographics, and this is evidence writ large. Andrew's experience now. How about the roadside drug testing rules? As a medicinal cannabis patient, have you been caught? Are you worried about it?
I am worried. I drive to work every day so that I have the flexibility to get home to my elderly father in a hurry.
Yep.
And any day I could lose my licence if I'm roadside tested.
And potentially your job.
Yeah, well that's right, because I drive a forklift on the road for part of my job. If I
Yep.
lose my driver's licence, I can't fulfil that function for my employer anymore.
So there you go. There's Andrew turning up to his work, performing all his functions perfectly normally, but driving back and forwards. If he's picked up, even though he's not impaired by these silly RDT roadside drug tests, he can lose his licence, lose his job, and he's clearly a carer for a whole heap of people. So that is absolute bullshit. Chris Minns needs to deal with this issue. We need to make sure that we put road safety first, but people who are medicinal cannabis patients can drive safely. If they're not impaired, they're taking it according to their doctor's instructions. So two things to take home from this is cannabis is a working class issue. It's affecting people in the suburbs of Sydney, the suburbs of Melbourne, the Central Coast, Hunter. That's where cannabis is being consumed the most, and our RDT laws are absolutely busted. So that's a focus for me in Parliament, fixing the RDT laws and going into bat for good people like Andrew who are going to work, looking after their family, paying their taxes, and don't want to be criminalised by stupid prohibition on cannabis. Thanks very much, everyone.